Welcome to Coombe and Curry Sports Cards podcast, where collecting meets a game.
Happy New Year! Episode 26, podcast vendors venturing into 2026. Welcome.
We are back.
Back with a bang. We are no longer in the same country.
No.
We have reverted back to default, if you will. Coon, talk us through the travel back to New Zealand. How'd that go?
Yeah, I'm back, boy. I'm pleased to be back, to be honest with you. Back. Yeah, like you said, back to default, back to what we know. I'm tired, getting used to the jet lag, if you will, and back to our funny times. I'm just seeing you there breathing out. You've got what do you call it? Like steam coming out your mouth. Must be bloody freezing over there.
Frosty conditions. We're talking -3 today.
-3 in the shed. Have you got a heater?
I haven't got one in the shed. No. It's actually not too bad inside. Outside, walking in here was definitely a morning wake up, should we say?
That woolly fleece will keep you warm.
Yeah, I thought I'd whip out the big guns today because it is chilly. But
it's literally just coming off you, mate. Steam. It's summer over it. It's been beautiful today.
Oh yeah, what are we talking over there? What's the weather like over there, Chief?
I think it's been about 24 today.
Oh,
sunny. Yeah. Do you like my Arroyo signed shirt?
Unbelievable scenes. That was out the blue from my perspective. I didn't know that you had anything in place for that. How did that come about?
What, the shirt?
Yeah, the signed shirt.
Oh well, that will come up shortly when we talk about some of the comings and goings in the UK. I'll tell you about the shirt though. Jake, aka Card Geezer, got me in a Secret Santa while I was in the UK, and this was one of many gifts, if you will, that was part of that Secret Santa. It's signed on the back. I'm not getting up and turning round. It's on Insta, so jump on if to those who haven't seen it. But yeah, I thought I'd stick it on, celebrate the big win, NFC champions. Let's go.
Absolute scenes. I mean, well, let's jump into the Seahawks, shall we? NFC champions, Coon. Happy with that, aren't you?
I'm on cloud nine.
Cloud nine. Who did they play tonight?
They played none other than the 49ers. Going into it, we had the better record, but it's basically winner takes number one seed, and Seahawks dominated start to finish. It ends up 13-3. Not the most sort of the highest scoreline, but Seahawks scored. I think they got to the 1 yard line on the first drive. Darnold managed to get sacked, and they managed to cock that up. They went for it on fourth down. Didn't get it. I feared at that point. I'd fear it's like typical Seahawks, but they managed to get the ball back quickly. Our 49ers, bang, score on the next drive, Charbonnet. He ran it in, and from then, they dominated. First 3 quarters going into the business end, the last quarter, I'm worried. And they, all of a sudden, they started playing. So Seahawks just shut them out the whole game, right? And Purdy finds a nice sequence of passes. George Kittle played. And then they're getting close to I don't know if they were first and goal. And I was watching it with the father-in-law, and I says to him, I tell you what, if they get this touchdown here, we're in a lot of trouble, because there's 2-score games, at least 3 points. But then if we don't get nothing, bang, they're on the attack then. And they got a chance, but we intercepted. That was it, done. From that point, I was absolutely buzzing. To be fair, there wasn't much jeopardy in the game from my point of view. You had that little moment that I was just talking about there. But yeah, generally it was pretty straightforward, and the boys were smoking the cigars after, weren't they? NFC champions. Cigar in the Levi Stadium. Easy. Any 49ers fans listening, get on it. Give it some. Explain what happened. Where was the fight?
Wow.
Champions. That's all I can say.
Well, congratulations, first and foremost. Green Bay clinched playoffs, so can't complain with that.
Yeah, we're not talking about Green Bay, boy. It's all about Seahawks.
Yeah, all right. I'll give it your limelight, mate. I'll give you your limelight. Well done. But just on Green Bay, I was watching the highlights the other day. Who's Derrick Henry play for?
Ravens.
Ravens played Ravens the other night. Lost like 36-32 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
He was an absolute juggernaut of a player.
Yeah.
He's running through like absolute, just going through Green Bay's defence.
I'll tell you, friend of the podcast, Brock Nash, is a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
And he is, he's got a nice, he pulled a nice gold downtown, Derrick Henry, in a break. Absolute piece it is. Gorgeous. Yeah. So, I'm tired, boy. I've lost my train of thought.
That's all right. I'll carry on.
Yeah. You're going to have to carry me through this show, I think.
Well, the funny thing about that game was Jordan Love got concussed like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been playing. So we've had second quarterback. Remember his name? Willis, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he was doing really well. And then in the Ravens game, he done his shoulder in the last quarter. He threw one. He just went down to his knee and his shoulder. And so down to the third quarterback, this guy called Tune. And I think the first throw he made, it was incomplete. It was he threw it to whoever's receiving it and they dropped it. So a great start. But he's going to be playing, I think, in the last match, which is tonight.
Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah, so I think that's just one.
I think they've got JJ McCarthy. I think he may be out as well. Their quarterback. So, but yeah, you're done and dusted. You've clinched your playoff spot now, haven't you? So
yes, yeah, so another game, isn't it? So hopefully, Love returns after his concussion, which I think he's meant to be. So yeah, back to the playoffs.
That's it, boy. And you'll if you do well, you'll come up against the Seahawks, mate, and we'll destroy you. So.
Oh really? Do we know? A week? I can't believe I'm showboating.
Yeah, I'm getting carried away.
You get flag on playing that these days, boy.
Yellow. That's what we need for the show. Some yellow flags. There's a flag on the play.
Every time you step out of line, there's a flag on the play. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Give a yellow flag to Dom.
What was I going to say? In terms of the playoffs and in terms of us coming at Seahawks, have the dates been revealed yet? Is there like a...
Yeah, playoffs start next week. So you're I'm not sure if it's fully determined your end, but you're I don't know, you're somewhere in the wild card, boy. You know, we're up in the first seed. You know, I don't look down there. Don't concern myself with that yet.
Wow. Arrogance coming through you tonight. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm just buzzing.
I know you're
on our side, so you're on the you're NFC, so you're on the if you want to get to the Super Bowl, you got to come through us. Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah. Everyone firing on all cylinders. Let's go.
We'll have to if that happens, we'll have to could be a podcast while we watch, couldn't it? A watch party, a Koeman Curry watch party.
I'm up for it. I'm here for it.
So, do you know something? I think when I was over in the UK, we spoke about this a little bit. You know my feelings, but I've been saying this on the pod. I've been saying it to some of the boys and that, but I've gone off football, soccer, if you will. You know that.
Yeah.
Not sort of. You know, I'm Liverpool through and through, going out of football, but I can honestly say today, watching the Seahawks, if I had to choose and it was on me, football or football, I'd pick football. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know your feelings towards it.
Yeah. I was emotional, I think, today. In my decade as a Seahawks fan, it's been hard. But today, honestly, watching them clinch that, and phenomenal.
Amazing.
Buzzing.
Well, yeah, I'll let you quietly celebrate, and we'll move on to.
Can I stop you there?
You can stop me. Yeah, go ahead.
Little change of subject. I'm going off script here, off piste.
Not the first time.
No. Flag on the play.
Another flag.
But another gift from Card Geezer, aka the brother-in-law. You're going to love this. I've got it out here. I'm going to hold it up. A nice T-shirt. Look at this. Now, do you remember a quote from one of our early podcasts from me about having a glass of red wine? I don't know if you can fully see that.
Hang on. Move it to your left and up. Nothing beats a glass of red wine and time with the cards.
Yeah. What an effort! What an effort! That's an early quote from the pod, and then look at this on the back.
In regards to your family, wow!
Yeah, what a T-shirt!
Geezer, go give them a follow. That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
that's class. 101.
Something 101 T-shirt. Yeah.
We talked about that. We talked about that on the last pod. So
yeah, could you imagine? I'm getting this Secret Santa, right? And I'll tell you what. Actually, I've got it. He's done really well here, right? He's obviously put a lot of effort into that T-shirt. We've got the signed Arroyo shirt.
Yeah.
Let's find this on, and I should have been more prepared here. I posted it earlier in the week on Insta, but I got the 1 of 1 printing plate, the AJ Barner.
Oh, amazing! Saw that.
It's in one of these piles somewhere, and I also got I think it was today or yesterday, but a Zach Charbonnet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. It's it's a lovely piece that. Impeccable football, number to 49, and obviously the printing plate as well. But he threw me. The boy did well because he also put in. We had to guess who the Secret Santa was, and he put in this little statue with some little elephants, and it says "You are loved."
Oh, what a nice touch!
Yeah, that threw me because I thought that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? If the brother-in-law, aka Card Geezer, give him a follow, was giving me a statue saying "Remember, you are loved." Then I wondered if it was stuff with cocaine.
Ditched up at customs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if customs or New Zealand police are listening, I can confirm there's no cocaine in there. Yeah, or any other substance for that matter. But yeah, he did well there because that threw me, and I actually guessed my sister. So not only has he produced an unbelievable Secret Santa selection of gifts, but he's thrown that in there, and he's got the win because I didn't guess who it was. So yeah, well done.
Well done, Jake. Shout out. Can't wait to get you on the pod. We will get there.
Yeah, he's. I came on tonight saying, yeah, he's confirmed. Card Geezer's going to come on next month. Yeah, he hasn't confirmed, but he will be coming on.
Another flag on play.
Another flag on the play. Yeah, he'll be throwing a red flag, looking for a review. But he to be fair, like again going off piece, but he some of the stuff he's doing is really good. So he's got his page on Insta. He's got I don't know if we have it over in New Zealand, but he's got like a vintage page.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got his eBay store, and he takes a lot of time doing the descriptions and the pictures and stuff like that. And he's selling quite a lot of stuff and building his PC as well. And since we went to New York in 2019 to watch Jets Giants, I say to him, that's very unfortunate that he he fell in love with the Jets, because he's in for a world of hurt. But I don't know if I told the story on the pod. If I have, apologies, I'm going to tell it again. But I was with Lemmy, and we sat a little bit higher up than everyone else. We were taking it seriously. Everyone else there for the experience, so we thought we'd segregate ourselves. And he's a Giants fan. I thought I'd back him, so I was there supporting the Giants. I think we're first quarter or something. I've gone down. I'm having a slash. I've come out, right, and as I've come out, Jets have got a touchdown, and all those people there, and the first person I see is Jake, aka Card Geezer, hugging some random geezer, jumping up and down. And I think that was the moment he knew he was a Jets fan.
Wow.
So he's plugging away at his Jets PC, and I actually got him I've posted it on Insta, but I got him I think it's his birthday last year. I wanted to get him a graded Jets card, and the idea I had was Sam Darnold he was originally drafted to the Jets, so when we went in 19, he was playing for Jets. So I thought, with me being a Seahawks fan and Darnold being the quarterback, I'd try and get him a Darnold card. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that last time, but I got it while I was there. What happened was, my sister says to me, she messages me, she says, I want to get Jake, aka Card Geezer. She said, I want to get him, something, what do you recommend? So I searched eBay, found this really nice card. It was on for 50, it was graded 10 as well, PSA. It was on for 50 quid. And I said to her, what about this, 50 quid? You can make an offer. And she was like, oh, I'm not sure, think about it. So I just thought, I'll offer 40 quid. But over there, you have to put in your card details when you make the offer. Here, you don't. So I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. But I've offered 40 quid. Guys accepted. So I paid it. Then I've gone to my sister. All right, I've got it. 40 quid. She went, no, I don't want it now. What? So then, yeah. But then it came, and I looked at it and I thought, I want this. I want the Sam Darnold rookie card. But as the days went on, it just didn't feel right. And I started delaying putting it. I have put it on now, but that's after I did the right thing and gave it to Card Geezer.
On the right thing.
As a gift, yeah. And I think he loves it. But I hope so, because especially after today's win, my mind's gone back to that card. What have I done?
It's all part of the journey, Chief. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Memories.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's in the family as well. That's the main thing. We know the card's in the family.
This has not gone far.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah.
Right, well, off the back of that,
let's get back on piece. Let's get back on them slopes.
On the back of obviously your fantastic dealings with Card Geezer, should I say? Let's have a little summary of your trip to the UK, King. I mean, it was one for the history books, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we did our trip, didn't we, to Fanatics?
Yep.
And I'm in danger of doing it already. I've said about 3 words. I'm about to go off piece. But I was saying to you, do you know what I liked about obviously you did the voiceover of the sort of the trip, which is great. I really enjoyed that. But then, that was quite early on the trip. The video went on and stuff like that. And when I was back, wasn't I, the other day, and you sent me that other video of you and I pulling those autos.
Yeah.
And when we do the podcast and stuff, people say to me, because I keep going, I'm doing my Insta and I've got this many followers and we're doing this on TikTok. And I mean, we've got that post you did on TikTok, it's got 60,000 views or something stupid. And everyone keeps saying, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I don't really know. We're doing the podcast and I love it. I said before, I get to chat to, even if there's no one listening, look, we're chatting, we're catching up. It's great. It's been brilliant. But when you sent me that video and you see the interaction and the genuine, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but like I really enjoyed it, and that's kind of I don't know, like kept the momentum going for me. Like that's what we need to produce more of, because hopefully people watch that, and this is all about our love for something that we've just started. Really, we're a year in now.
Mm.
And there's people. I had a message today from a guy called Andy, who's the assistant for the team that I coach, and his son's just started collecting basketball cards. Another guy, another referee, Toddy, his son's doing it now. And there's, like we've had Dan Wade come out and message us now. He's card collecting. Obviously, you've got Card Geezer who's collecting. We've got Lemmy who's messaged me, friend of the pod, Star Wars. He's messaged me saying he wants to get inspired by John Lawrenson, by your auto ball. He now wants to collect Liverpool players of the 80s.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love that interaction, the genuine, the bit that cracked me up is, when I saw the back of the Smicer card. So I said in the video, I've seen the back of it like that, but I still didn't realise how cool it was when you turned it around, and I went, and I looked at you and I went, it's brilliant or whatever. And then obviously the genuine, like when I pulled my one, I'm like, what the fuck? You've just pulled, Smicer. I've pulled Bobby Clark, and then we did that other box, and you've gone and pulled Mark Lawrenson.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, that obviously we did, like you said, we did like the montage video of the visit with my voiceover, and then the video of us pulling the autos from the Smicer one. Like, there's a point where I think I turn it around to you or I show it on camera, and we both look at each other, and it's just absolute joy, isn't it? For both, like we look so happy.
Yeah,
it's amazing, just natural.
Well, you wanted to pull an actual. I know you've got autos, but you said you hadn't actually pulled an auto.
Yeah,
so there was that element as well. It was good, wasn't it? Like it's I love it. And you talk about, a lot of people with the hobby, I found, talk about nostalgia and stuff like that. And you think, like we'll talk about this in a bit, but when I went to Top Play Sports Card the other day, I'm looking around and there's like one of those guys, like a customer in there, a big guy, quite old, and he's just like absolutely buzzing. He's like teaching his kid about it and stuff like that. And I'm looking, like I do a bit of people watching, and I'm looking and thinking it's funny, isn't it? Like, because sometimes I admit I do look and think, I'm a grown man, should I be this excited about it? But yeah, I love it. And there was an account the other day, and he was a Man U fan, absolutely disgusting. But he was putting on cards, Man U cards, and there's one with, you remember when David Beckham scored from halfway line against Wimbledon back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like Man U, Liverpool fans, but that's pure nostalgia.
Yeah, classic.
And do you know what's funny is that when I saw the card, you can't see any background. It's fairly close up on Beckham, but the way he's holding his hands, I know it's that goal.
Yeah.
Absolute nostalgia. And I messaged a guy and I'm like, that's just pure nostalgia.
Do you know what I remember from that goal is when he celebrates, when he puts his hands out, just before that, the camera zooms in on him and he flens. Yeah. And this big bit comes out of his mouth, and then he celebrates. I always remember that. But yeah, like you said, that's nostalgia. And then with the Smicer card, the other night I was just watching videos on YouTube, and it came up. The next one was the highlights of the Champions League 2005 final. It's like 20-minute videos watching it, and I was getting goosebumps from the game because obviously it was one of the greatest Champions League finals of all time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable comeback, but I didn't realise Smicer. I thought Smicer came on around half time. It came on in the first half. Harry Kewell got injured.
That's it. Yeah.
Came off and Smicer came on. So having had that card now and then watching that, it was some good emotions, raw emotions, and some great nostalgia in there. Yeah.
Well, I think people go on about the Gerrard goal because obviously the iconic. Obviously you've got Xabi Alonso, but then Smicer scores that absolute belter, doesn't he?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Just funny, change the subject, but Harry Kewell, when he came off in that Champions League final, I think he saw, he was 3-0 down and he just thought, fuck that, I'm coming off. Because do you remember when we finally won? I remember this is years ago, see, for those who don't know, 2005, that was a long time ago. but I still remember thinking when we've won, the geezer's absolutely sprinting with everyone else to celebrate. I'm thinking, fucking hold up. He was injured a minute ago.
Yeah, he
I think
looked.
we got 3-0 down and thought, I don't want anything to do with this.
I mean, good thing he did come off because obviously that
Yeah.
propelled the game, really. But he looked quite emotional coming off.
Yeah. But look,
remember-
but do you know this? We've got these stories here that we're talking about, reminiscing about that final right now. And if you can, it's funny because that you go back to that video that we were talking about, which we both, I think, really felt something about the video, like really enjoyed it. But all that history, all that nostalgia and stuff like that, bring it in to that card. You know, that guy who's quite key to that. And, you know, like I said, people talk about Gerrard, they talk about Alonso, they talk about Crespo tearing us apart, Dudek saves, Shevchenko's near miss, his penalty in the stoppage time as well, that incredible save from Dudek. You know, Shevchenko missing the last penalty. Smicer goes a little bit, you know, people don't remember that, but he was integral to that moment that is, you know, such a big thing for us. And you then fast forward all the way to that moment. Yeah, you put in a card. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Smicer, to me, to you, is an absolute legend. For that to be in that place, your first auto pull as well, and doing our video, yes, awesome.
Couldn't write it, and then he steps up and takes a penalty and scores a penalty as well. So what's up? What? Yeah.
What's should we? What's going on with Liverpool at the minute?
I watched the Leeds game and it was an absolute bore fest. I think what he's done is, who was I listening to? I was watching some analysis on it, and he was dead right. Whoever was saying it, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Dan Murphy. He sort of changed. He's changed the tactics, changed the formation a little bit, where we're playing 4-2-3-1. And what that's done is the pressing at the top of the pitch is not as prevalent as it was. If you're playing a front three at the top, they're pushing the back four, whereas now the fullbacks can come up a bit higher against us because our, I guess, wingers at the front of the three in the midfield. So in turn, we're sort of bringing them up. And I guess when we had the three at the front, when we had that 4-3-3, you can push them up, and then it pins the fullbacks back a bit.
Yeah.
The team that's playing against us is always a little bit pinned back, whereas they're coming up now, and it's bringing out more pressure on the rest of the team. And it's just not working. It's just not working. It's we're sort of out of possession a bit for a bit longer periods of time, whereas previously we would hold possession a lot longer. Ekitike was sort of had no real support around him. And then we had Szoboszlai was at right back, then we had Bradley and then Frimpong further up, and it was all a bit, I don't know, it felt a bit sporadic and a bit unsure of where we wanted to be in the match. And Leeds defended really well, to be fair, but we didn't really hold any sort of threat against them. It was a real dire game, really lackluster. It's going to be interesting to see what we do, if we do any movements in the transfer market. I know we're looking at another centre back from Bruges. I think Semenyo is probably going to City from what we read.
Yeah.
But we could do with, obviously, I mean, Chiesa came on and I love his effort, but is he good enough? Has he got enough quality in the final third to really push us on? Not sure. So it'd be interesting to see if we get anyone. And then the next thing is having Harvey Elliott's loan ending, and then not wanting to keep him. And then there's talk of us loaning him back out. But if we need to loan him out, he has to go to the MLS because he can't go to another
Europe.
But I would take him back in a heartbeat. Creative, sits in the pockets where people don't want players to be. We're sort of crying out for that creativity in the midfield. You know, McAllister and Gravenberch have been a bit off the pace, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're real like real sort of flary creative players. Like Elliot would pick a pass, but we seem to be going side to side quite a lot. And there's no sort of, I guess, an element of risk where you'll play that ball inside the centre back and the full back. It's not really happening. Where we used to be so dynamic in that sort of final third, where we would take.
The possession's there, isn't it? It's just nothing up front. I think there was like, do we even have a shot? Do we even have a shot on target? I think there's some silly stat that if we did, it was 1 or 2. You know, there was nothing created up front. And I think I saw today, which concerns me, is McAllister coming out saying, "Oh, he thinks we changed too much" and stuff like that. I just think there's a little bit of the Jota thing we said about didn't help. But I think there's a little bit of unrest there. I'm not sure Slot is as popular as people think. I think there's something not quite right there. You know, we're not seeing the Verts thing. You know, we saw little spells. I think we even spoke about it on here where he had a game where he looked really good, but that's about it. You know, he's struggling. I just don't want them to get into a frame of mind. You know, as a fan, I don't want to get a frame of mind where they write off the season because we're what 10, 11 points behind Arsenal. Yeah, all right, the league's probably gone, but you got to get top 4 still because probably not going to win the Champions League. Top 4 is important, and can you then go and pick up a trophy? So you don't want to go and get into that frame of mind that the season's done. And the way McAllister's speaking, we had all that carry on with Salah as well. You know, that's my concern. Yeah. Have you picked up any new Liverpool cards?
I'll tell you what I have picked up. I picked up basically I've got every base set for tops now, bar 1.
Oh yeah.
So what I've got. What's that?
Just for Liverpool players.
Just Liverpool and just the tops product.
Yeah.
So the first one was like 21-22 season.
Yeah.
Only about 5 seasons worth. But I'm just missing one, which I need to pick up. I've seen it on eBay. Someone's just selling the base set. So what I've done is I've sleeved them all up and they're going in the red binder. They're going to go in order, and then I'll continue to do so going forward. So yeah, picked up them. That was quite fun to sleeve them all up and look through them. Other than that, no Liverpool cards. But I have picked up obviously the Jordan Love rabbit hole. There is a few of them that came through. Yeah. No, there is. I've been looking, and I've picked up a few. So basically, to touch on what we were talking about earlier, we want to be. We discussed it, didn't we? A little bit more visible on socials. I think is maybe the correct term. So after that reaction video that we watched of us, we thought we like that. People probably like watching the reaction of us pulling stuff, as you see other breakers doing, etc. So I picked up a selection of cards off of TikTok Shop, which is like you got some single packs of like Panini, like Don Russ, football, and a score box of American football. So that's going to be coming this week. I've got a week off, so I'll be delving into that. So look out for some reaction videos of me opening those packs, seeing if I pull anything decent. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment.
Nice. I was saying on the last pod, people have asked me, I come over and I was like a dog with 2 dicks, you know, like just absolutely. I was getting into the eBay, like I've absolutely cleaned out the local area of JSN cards and Seahawks. But I picked up a few. I think I mentioned to you a while ago. There was a few. Obviously, I'm not as big into the football side as you, but I picked up a few. I just wanted to show you. I know you've seen some of them and people on it, but I picked up a few that I wanted for my collection. So I picked up a Premier League Mo Salah. It's like purple.
Yeah, nice. What number is that?
That is numbered. That's 181 of 199.
Nice.
And then had to have this from day one. I knew I had to have it. Look,
there
the
it
gold
is.
line colour. Yeah,
beauty.
But yeah, it's again. What was the expression I saw today? Someone said, they don't all have to be. I don't know what the saying was, but they don't all have to be bangers. You know what I mean? It's about what you like, isn't it? And that Golden Lion, from the first time I saw them, I loved them, so I knew I had to have that. I picked up. I love Alison Becker, as you know. So again, this is unnumbered, but to me, that's a stunner.
That is beautiful.
In like mono, and you can see like the little. Well, I just love that.
That's Topps Chrome, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
Well, speaking of Topps Chrome, they've just announced the release or the pre-order release date for the Topps Chrome Premier League Topps Chrome stuff, which is available for pre-order on the 6th of January. So
that's going to be good, isn't it?
That's the product we've been talking about for a long time. We would even going back to Stu from Carsley Breaks. Shout out to Stu. Happy New Year. We won't discuss Endo Maresca until he's back on. But he was even
talking for
that. He was even mentioning it way back then, wasn't he? About that's the he really got after last year, and that people will be sought after this year. So yeah, looking forward to that, and I think I'll have to get something from it and see what it's like. But the preview of the product looks amazing. So yeah, should go down well.
Nice. Just to finish up on the Liverpool cards, another one that I was keen to get. I think it's a little bit weird, but there's the Diogo Jota.
The patch card, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite nice. Number to 75. I like how it's in mono as well, which is quite nice. Big fan of that style of card, as you saw on the Becker. But it's funny because on the well, it's not funny, is it? But on the back it says player worn relic from 25-26 season. Well, obviously he died before the season started, but what it says on the back is the relic contained in this card was worn by the featured player. The execution of all player-worn memorabilia witnessed by Topps representatives to guarantee authenticity. Now, what I'd say about that is obviously it's not from a game then, is it? Because, was there someone there from Topps that happened to watch from a game? No, what's happened there is they've got him in with everyone else and they've just gone, put that shirt on, haven't they? Take the shirt off, put that one on, taking it off. Just so, on a technicality. So theoretically, he's worn that. But that's what I like about these Topps. I've said this before, is that I think you see it less and less with the NFL stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's not the most exciting patch, but yeah, player worn, and they're I think all the Topps mem cards are player worn, aren't they, for the Premier League? So that's quite cool.
Yeah, that is good. Really.
But yeah, there's some of my Liverpool additions from the England trip as well. But we've massively digressed because we were talking about the trip. We were talking about Fanatics, which was obviously that was good. That's one of the things we wanted to do from the start. We then went to Kaboom Cards.
Kaboom, yeah, Finsbury Park.
Yeah, it was a good shop. It was all right. It wasn't what we thought it was. That's more on our, maybe we didn't do enough research on that. I think we both thought it was going to be something else. And that's not a criticism to the shop. It is what it is. But it wasn't really for the sports card market, was it? It was more TCG.
Yeah, it was. Obviously an independent store. Obviously they're. I think all that racking on the back had only just been put in as well. The racking across the right hand side. Yeah, I think that's still growing, and obviously it's a real mix. Whereas obviously Fanatics is straight up sports cards, isn't it? Really, generally speaking. You got the odd Disney bit here and there, but good luck to them. It's right next to Finsbury Park Station, so a great location. But yeah, it wasn't too much for us to delve into, was there? I think I picked up a Jordan Love card, but that was about it. Good luck to them.
Yeah, exactly. And it was good. It was good for us to go there and see it as well. As like part of that trip was quite cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd be interested in MC and you doing is going to? I bought I don't know if haven't done a pod since this. So I think it was on Boxing Day. Bod Geezer and I did a hobby box or international hobby of mosaic.
Yeah.
But we got it from Sports Trading Cards UK in Edenbridge, which is that one we were talking about going. Now, I wish we had gone there because when you look on the website, it looks like they've got couches and stuff like really laid out, memorabilia. You've got all the different boxes and stuff like that. So that might be one that at some stage you could go and go up there, have a look, see what it's all about, get a video.
Yeah, I've bought from them before actually. I've bought kind of what I bought from them, but the website's great. The store I've seen videos of looks amazing. So yeah, it's definitely on the radar. I'd love to pop up and where Edenbridge? Where's that? Like Kent way, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's literally down the road from my old office. Shout out to Active Systems, Edenbridge, for all your security needs.
It is. Just whilst I'm just thinking out loud, Edenbridge is it near Maidstone in Kent? Is that too far?
I'm not sure if it's Maidstone. It's look on the maps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not far. I mean, I should know. I drove there enough, But yeah. I mean, we got the mosaic hobby. But I'm losing track of. I feel like I'm repeating these stories, but I've definitely not told the story. I'm just trying to find the card. But the last card of the break, I got a. I don't know what I've done with it. Disappointing. I got a Shador Saunders, number 25. Red. Well, I've got it here. Yeah, it's an absolute banger. So Jake had we'd done a draft after we had agreed to buy the box.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah, but it's one of 27.
Wow, bookmark, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold that. That's the one I'm gonna hold. I think there's something in him. He started playing. I think next season he could come quite good. I can't stand the bloke, but it's a nice card. But yeah, we've done our draft. So yes, just to finish up on Sports Trading Cards in Edenbridge. I haven't been in there. I want to go in there. Their content's really good on the socials, and the shop looks great. I ordered the box. I'd messaged them previously just to mention that we were potentially going to come up or order online. Ordered the stuff, came out quickly. Was chuffed to bits, to be honest, and over that busy period, so that was good. But yeah, we did the draft. Jake threw me an absolute curveball because I'm thinking, he's going to pick Jets. I thought a bit of a novice. Obviously not. Goes in, bang, Giants. What? Giants. Wow. I couldn't believe it. That's who I lined up. Giants first pick. So that threw me. So I went secured Seahawks. And I can't remember. He went for Jets second, but then I went for Browns. Oh, thank God. Because I would have felt sick because he got a Pats auto, and he'd got I think it was a silver Cam Scatterbow. So early on, he was getting all the sort of good stuff. Really, I did get a Warren Moon Seahawks legend, red wave as well. But yeah, literally last pack. I think we'd done. When it says on the box like what you're supposed to get. I thought that's pretty much it. But then as I opened the pack, you could see a bit of red. So I'm like, I've got another red. Sliding it down, you can see rookie, see his hair, and then straight away, just above his foot, I'm like, that's Shador Saunders, and absolute belter. So
yeah, banger.
Thank you, Sports Trading Cards, for that bad boy.
Hold tight, Sports Trading Cards.
Yeah. So yeah, chuff for that.
Well, look, just to quickly speak about that, I might be going to Maidstone at some point in the next few months to visit. So if I am, I'll swing by for sure. If it's not too far, I'm sure it's not. So watch your space. Look forward to visiting the shop. Yeah,
get in there, see what it's all about.
Yeah, all right. I guess that's a good segue into talking about your sports card store visit. Tell us a bit about the Top Play Sports Cards shop that you went to the other day.
Yeah, firstly, apologies for the constant barrage of messages. Doing these videos is not my forte, let's say. I was texting you every 2 minutes. Well, did you do your one in one take? Do I need to do it in multiple videos? How did you do this? How did you add the voiceover? Yeah, we got there. I actually think it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think yeah. First of all, yeah, the voiceover was amazing. It lined up with everything you were doing. Looking at all the product in the store. I mean, the store's massive. Looks great.
Yeah.
A bit more about your experience there.
Yeah, well, as you know, as I say at the start of the video, I've been in there many a time.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to lie. Some of the videos are, we visited Top Sweat. I visit it all the time, once a week. But Top Play is run by Shane, and it's a new store. So even when I was in there doing the video, a guy comes in, he's like, "Oh, I didn't even know this was here." So that's one of the reasons. I think he's had a few people, turn up and do these videos and stuff like that. And it's quite good because then people do find out about the store. So I think it is, it's worth doing. And every time I go in there, it's grown a little bit more. So he's got his, as you see in the video, he's got his WWE figures, all his cabinets of his singles, and your graded stuff and whatnot, or your more high end. And then, but the best thing is you've got all the singles just in boxes by sport, by teams for the NBA and stuff like that. And then you've got like $1 boxes, $2 boxes, $3 boxes. It's really good. I think he needs to. I'd like to see more graded stuff coming, more singles. But we are in the arse end of nowhere in New Zealand, so it's not easy to keep replenishing that. But yeah, I mean, how it's laid out and displayed is just brilliant. Decent selection of boxes to buy, which is good. I bought a mosaic mega while I was in there, and I shouldn't really speak about this, but I because it's my birthday at the end of the month, and Emma has bought me a Jackson Smith and Chigba signed mini helmet.
Wow.
So I have seen it. I do know about it. We'll do the old wrap it up and let the kids give it to me, and I'll be like, oh well, I'm photographed though. I did say to her, I gave it to her, did the right thing, went, I've not photographed it, I pretend I've never seen it. Did mention it on the video, have mentioned it now. So, but yeah, pick that up. But Shane messaged me when I was in the UK about that as well, and I was like, look, I'll buy it. Day I get back, I'm coming over, I'm buying it. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. But yeah, look, I was pleased with the video and that, and it's had some. Yes, I think I can't remember the numbers, but it's had some bloody good views on Insta, and then you managed to get hold of it, didn't you? Because I had some issues where I'd done it using the Insta editor and I couldn't get the audio off, but you managed to do that, so we've now got it on TikTok as well, which is good.
Yeah, and do you know what I found? So the Fanatics store visit video I put on TikTok. With these content creating videos, when you put them out, you think, "Oh, that's amazing." And it doesn't do well. You're like, "Oh, I thought it was going to do well."
Yeah.
But with that one, start well, and then I pinned it to the top of our page, and it's flying now, almost 3,000 views.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still learning about the art of the algorithm, I guess, and
exactly,
and what people want to see and stuff. So all part of the fun.
Do you know? I'll tell you what's good about this show today, show 26, is it's just flowing, isn't it? That the algorithm and stuff like that leads us nicely. I'm just having an update here. That leads us nicely into a little Instagram update. We are on the precipice, is that the right word? Of a big milestone. Current followers 2,896.
Wow,
So we are 104 followers short of 3,000. And what I love about our account on both platforms is it's so pure, isn't it? You get all these other accounts that you can see that they've had like 2 posts, yet they've got 5,000 followers, but they follow about 10,000 people.
It's organic. What's the word?
Growth.
Yeah, growth is
Yeah.
sort of very. So there's obviously different tactics to grow your audience, but ours is, like you said, pure and organic, and that's how I like it.
Well, I think it's not about. We want the followers because that's part and parcel of it. But also, you don't want to have, say, 10,000 followers, but you're getting no interaction. So the key was always build up the. You want to build up the followers, but you want the interaction. And what's amazing is that like the comments and the messages I get and stuff like that, I'm having some really, really good chats. Like I said to you about the Man U fan. I can't believe I chatted to a Man U fan, to be fair, but. We're talking about nostalgia and whatnot. So the amount of conversations I've had through the messages and stuff like that, this is probably just shy of a year on Insta, because I think we started it March, maybe. I think the first post was March, April. So not even a year in, and to have, I've put 562 posts on so far. It says here. And you've got nearly 3,000 followers, and they're people that we follow back. I'll follow back most accounts. I mean, you get some weirdos on there. I look at their profile and I'm like, okay, I'm not following you. But generally, we'll follow back as well, and and that's all come from pretty much people just seeing, what we're putting out and stuff like that. But it's cool how you see, like where the content's going. Is it going to new followers and stuff like that? So yeah, I'm enjoying doing it, and it's it's a lot of work. You have to keep it going. You have to keep posting, and I aim for 3 posts a day and stuff like that. And it's been good because now we've got a decent build up. We have to build up, so followers. We can then put other people's stuff out there and recommend other people and stuff like that. And it's just I'm really enjoying that side of it. I'm talking to people all around the world and having those interactions. So yeah, absolutely love it. So yeah, Instagram's doing well. TikTok.
Yeah, like you said, content is key, isn't it? The more you get, the more you get out, and obviously the quality is very good from us as well. I feel we're looking at 1,101 followers.
Nice.
I did like a yearly roundup video that TikTok created. Just naturally, just gave us like a highlight reel of the year. I think I started a TikTok in, I want to say it was like July. I think it started in July, the yearly roundup.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing well. Obviously, 1,101 followers. Yeah, some really good interactions recently. Had some good chats, and like one of the on our notes we've got here about card shows popping up. Popping up left, right, and centre, haven't they?
Yep. Especially in the UK.
Yeah, we spoke to Andy from Seaside Sports. Shout out to Andy. There's a new card show at the Amex at the end of the Premier League season, Saturday 30th of May. So I'll definitely think I'll be back involved in that one. Speaking of Andy as well, I met up with him to drop off a care package provided mainly by yourself. Nice. Looked sort of a bit like a drug deal, actually, sort of in the streets next to some, on his street outside, just 2 grown men just handing something over to each other. I gave him the care package from yourself with the, what was it, the Shimas Premier Pool Brighton players at the top.
The rookie diamonds thing, yeah.
That's it. A couple of Matomas, and I had a Tarek Lamptey card that I gave him as well, and he gave me the Cooper. What's his name? The basketball player, the rookie card.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
That's it. So that's in my possession. I've also recently, he actually gave me first refusal on a couple of pulls that he made, including a Craig Bellamy auto,
nice.
number to 109, which I have successfully
completed the deal.
The deal's been completed. The funds haven't been transferred. I'm just waiting for details, but that's been confirmed, so I'll be receiving that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely little touch. Little Bellamy auto in the Liverpool kit. Yes, please.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I think the card shows will be coming thick and fast next year as the hobby grows so much more. I think What did you say there was? There's a Leicester one, wasn't there?
Yeah, so I got a message from a chap called Cameron from I'm just looking at it now, the Leicester Sports Show. And I think looking at their account, it's fairly new. And he asked if we'd be interested in being a vendor at the show, 2nd of May next year. And I just said to him, like, it's funny because it's difficult, obviously, me being here and you being there, but that's something I'd love to do at some stage. But I just explained to him that we're not really selling as such at the minute like that. And he said it would be nice if you made it to the show and stuff like that. But it's something we could do in the future. But and I'll tag him in the podcast, just that we've mentioned the Leicester Sports Show. So, any UK listeners or anyone, to be fair, look them up on. I'm just having a look at their handle. So I think it's just Leicester Sports Show. So have a look. Just seeing actually, Cardsley Breaks and Seaside follows them, and Card Geezer, the Leicester Sports Show. So yeah, so if you don't have to be in the UK. Show a bit of support, share the things, but yeah, particularly UK followers, listeners, just look them up. Maybe 2nd of May it is 2026, so that could be something that a bit jealous really. But we've got stuff coming up. We've got I think it's in February. We've got a Wellington card and collectible show.
Oh, I saw that poster on the video. Yeah,
it's on the wall, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, loads coming up. Yeah, and then obviously there'll be the Auckland card show, I think. And then maybe not this year, but the next year, I think me and you might have to look at going to the National in the States. We'll have to get out there. Coombe and Curry do the National.
Remortgage the house for that one.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do it though, boy. Sell some cards.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, when I was saying to a friend of the pod, Lemmy, about getting back out, we're planning to go back out and watch a game. He said to me, I said, I've got to put some money away. He said, stop fucking buying cards.
No can do.
No can do. Not an option.
Right, I guess that's a good segue to. Should we go into mail day?
Yeah. Let's hit some mail day.
So we've got mail day, and then we've got a couple of other things two more cards to finish the show. So I'll start with my mail day. I've got them right in my hand. I've got 4 Jordan Love cards here, and I've got a Panini Immaculate.
Yep.
You nice?
Yeah, beauty, really nice.
I've also got a Game Magicians. It's another Immaculate, I believe. Got the eye up there. It's a nice what do you call that? Like a colour swirl or something like that.
Yeah, is it? Can you see through that? Is that one of them acetate ones?
No, it's not. It's just multicoloured.
Nice. Is that Illusions as well? I love Illusions.
Sorry, Illusions. Yeah, they're both Illusions. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so nice. Yeah. Fun product. Fun Rick Illusions.
Yeah, and I got a nice red, white, and blue.
Very nice.
Jordan Love, which I actually really like the red, white, and blues. I think they're cool. And lastly, probably one of my favourite buys from the rabbit hole was this Optic Donruss Hollow. Jordan Love.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
And that came in like a PSA. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And that came in PSA. What do you call it? It's not a slab, but it's what do you call that?
One touch.
One touch. There we go. So that's a really nice Jordan card. But yeah, that's been my recent mail days. Obviously, the Liverpool. I won't go through the Liverpool base sets with you. I'm bore you to death with those.
Lose listeners there, boy.
What have you? What have you had most recent through the door?
So I'm gonna get honestly, like when I said I've absolutely smashed the UK market, I'm not exaggerating. So, I would urge people to get across to Insta to have a look at the posts because they're all going to be going up there. So I'm just going to give you a a little cross section, right? So obviously, the absolute mail day, I've had nothing in the mail, obviously since I've been back, but I've already lined up a couple of purchases. One off Brock Nash, and one off someone called Ayla. I'm getting another Arroyo RPA. Endless list of Arroyo RPAs. But yeah, so that will come more on that next week. But obviously, pick up of the trip. The
There it is.
on card also, 1 of 1.
Unbelievable.
This is now, when we talked about earlier, not all cards have to be, what the word is, what word I want to use, but like worldies, expensive, whatever. Got Sam Darnold there, Beacons. Nothing special. It's a beautiful card though.
Yeah, that looks great.
There were cameras all over the place. So yeah, that's one of them. A particular highlight was this bookend 35 and 35 thrillers. Jackson Smith and Jigba rookie card. Yeah, that's a beauty, isn't it?
That's a beauty. What collections are they from?
Rookies and Stars.
Is that Panini or?
Yeah, Panini. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Never seen them before.
Yeah.
They look great.
No, I'm chuffed with that. And then on similar to yours, that's what I was trying to find is another Illusions Funkadelic.
Oh yeah, funky baby.
Just a cheap insert, but it's a beauty. Got this one, which is another bookend, 49 and 49 in his college gear. Buckeyes, Ohio State.
Beauty.
Particular highlight. That came from Card Geezer. I got a Jalen Milroe RPA. Another Arroyo RPA. And personal highlight. Another Arroyo RPA. That is a beauty.
Lovely patch, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. That's what drew me to it. And I keep mentioning friends of the pod. But Mr. Kiwi card collective himself, Nick Mildenhall, I picked him up a gift from Koeman Curry Sports Cards, an on-card Marvin Mims pen pals. I got that off Card Geezer. So I messaged him while I was over there. So I'll be sending that out at some stage this week. But I like the black ink. It just looks really nice. So yeah, got that for Nick. Another Arroyo card there. Look, nice auto Origins. Charbonnet on card. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So, look, I'm not going to bore everyone with it anymore, but dog with two dicks, kid at Christmas, all the sayings.
Right.
Before we close the show, can I ask a question, right? So, I think we've spoken about it before in the early days and stuff like that, but I guess opinions and views change.
Yeah.
But, I want to ask a question about grading. I know you're yet to get a grading card, but we are hearing a lot on podcasts at the minute, PSA. There's a lot of stuff about PSA and people talking about AI. We were talking about this a few pods ago and stuff like that. But there was a guy in Top Play Sports Cards who pulled you having some problems there, Chief?
Yeah, just put my battery charger on. Sorry.
Yeah,
go on.
So I was chatting to Shane in Top Play, and the guy had actually pulled a Floyd Mayweather 1 of 1 auto.
Okay.
And the guy wanted some advice on, where he should grade it and stuff like that. And we were chatting, and obviously you think, PSA, a card of that caliber and stuff like that. And he's saying, what do you think? And I said, well, I use Premier Card grading in Auckland, but I think it's hard to give advice after, I guess, being in the hobby for a year. But like for me, for my PC, I like the slabs in Auckland. As we discussed, I don't want to wait a year to get my card back from PSA. I think as an investment piece, you would probably use PSA. You take the time, get it slab PSA, and it's probably going to add a bit of value. But I think if it's a card you want in your PC, do you need it to be PSA, or is it more about the? For me, it was about the slab. So I wanted that. If the slabs are shit, like I don't, the some I don't like, but it was convenient. Send it to Auckland, get it graded, nice slab. Looks good in the PC. But it's something that, look, we don't need to have a discussion about it now. But it's something that perhaps with our guests over the next few months, let's get more into the grading side. Let's get more into the slabs. Let's see what people think. Love having conversations about it. I love chatting about how people want to display their PC and their cards and stuff like that. And sometimes I find it mildly amusing. It's funny how people like me, it's important what the slab looks like, and then you've got other people that don't want them in slabs. They want them in a one touch or something like that. Or they want it in a binder, or however they want to display it. So yeah, I want to get into the importance of the grading company, get into the importance of how the slab looks, and how you want to store your cards.
Yeah. I'm still looking to definitely going to slab up the Smicer card. I reckon definitely going to send it off.
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I think I've got. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. I need to get some. I want to get some slabbed. So that the Mark Lawrenson one.
Yeah.
Maybe the Gerald Champions League number 25, the one I picked up at the Brighton card show. Love that card. Yeah, but again, who do I go with? That's the key question.
Well, it'd be interesting because there's that firm, isn't there, that's in the UK that we spoke about that do the colour coded. The name eludes me at this moment in time, but might be worth looking in and doing a review of that. That might be something that we can do a video on, and yeah. I'm running out of steam, so should we?
Right, let's end. We've got two cards to show. Right, we've got all about that base, and then we've got card of the year. Have you got them both to hand?
Oh yeah.
Right, let's start with all about that base. I'll start because this is a football player, soccer player, if you will, who let's just say there was a match yesterday, an Old Firm derby. It was Celtic versus Glasgow Rangers. Now, I think I've mentioned before, my dad is a massive Glasgow Rangers fan, Scottish. It was a huge match. It's one of the most fiercely contested title races in years. Obviously, Hearts are top, Celtic Rangers closely behind, Motherwell, Ibs are around it. But what a win! What a performance for Rangers yesterday at Parkhead. They won 3-1. They terrible first half. They were 1-0 down at half time. They came out second half and got their just reward. And 2 goals from this player, Youssef Chermiti, ex-Everton. And also a Christmas Tops card out my advent calendar. So he's going straight. The Christmas cards are cool.
Yeah.
But the reason behind that is, obviously, I think he was like £6 million. So big signing for a Scottish team to pay that amount of money. And he's not really scored that many goals. He's only scored 2 goals up until yesterday.
Ooh.
So to get a brace at Parkhead, he's gone down. The fans are super happy, and another goal from Mikey Moore, on loan from Spurs. So up the Rangers.
Yeah, good win.
Big win. Yeah. Go on and Kane. Who have you got all about that base? Let's have it.
Yeah, just before I do mine, I think we've not agreed this, so I'm putting you on the spot, but I think we should wrap up all about the base next week.
Yeah.
So episode 27, let's wrap it up. We'll go back, review it, get one of these cards graded, and then we'll run the competition that we said ready for the Super Bowl.
Sounds good to me.
So this by default is the penultimate all about that base. I'm going for topical because we spoke about Card Geezer tonight. We want to get him on. I spoke about when we went to New York and watching the Jets and the Giants. So it makes sense for me to go with a Braylon Allen rookie card, select base. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to add that into the inaugural all about that base collection.
Collezione.
Yeah, going to add that one in. That is
Nice.
my collection.
All right, and then we'll finish this episode, shall we, with card of the year?
Oh, it's huge. Big ending.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, I think it's funny, isn't it? Because we could, we're going a year. In theory, any card, you got a sneeze brew in there, have you? Let it out.
Oh, yes, boy.
Let it out.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
In theory, you could put in any card, couldn't we, from our collection? And it's hard, isn't it? When you're it is hard. But yeah, go on. Don't want to hear me waffling on. Let's get into it. Let's see what you've gone for.
It'll be no surprise to you, Coombe. It's got to be.
Oh,
Meet your auto. It's got to be. I mean, not just because of the.
Oh.
There's so much, isn't there? First auto, beautiful auto as well, by the way. Actually,
yeah, it's a thick card, that, isn't it? As well, it's a big boy.
Yeah, so that's going as my card of the year. There's so much. That was a historical moment for me in my collecting journey. The Fanatics visit, everything encompassed in it, and that's why I chose it.
Good. Yeah, very nice.
Right, I'm interested. See?
Say again?
I'm interested to see what you pick now.
Yeah, I could pick some of the JSN cards and stuff like that, but again, it's all about stories and stuff like that, isn't it? And there's more reasons. I'm in a waffly mood, despite being tired. I remember, we speak about your love for music and mine, but yours to a bigger extent. And remember when we used to, go to a gig with Lemmy or whatever, we do like our 5 gigs of the year and that type of thing. And some of the things that you choose would be, it's not just about the band or the venue or whatever, it's everything, isn't it? It's about who you were with, stuff that happened and things like that. So the card I've gone for is a little bit of a story. It's not a long one, don't worry, don't panic. But it's it's linked to the 8.5 hour round trip to pick it up. So I've gone I've gone for the Jalen Milroe Phoenix Colour Blast.
Yeah.
As my card of the year. Yeah, I mean, obviously the card speaks for itself. But yeah, it's the story, when watching it come out on the break, that split second feeling when you know the card's for you. You literally, you look a bit distracted there, boy. You're putting me off.
I'm so sorry. Dog went out in the garden.
I tried to work through it, but I caved in at the end. I'm pouring out my heart here, boy. You've ruined it. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Not a flag on the play. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you what I've got for you. It's a second yellow.
Oh no, he's gone.
Nah.
Wow.
I'll that moment when I saw that little bit of blue, and I knew. And then when I saw the name at the bottom, confirmed, Jalen Milroe, cannot beat that feeling. And then
the round trip.
Yeah, still the most ridiculous. That's up there with the stupidest things I've ever done, really. But just to get it in hand, though, well worth it. So yeah, it's a tough one because it's the first year and stuff like that. And like I said, you pick all my JSN cards, but for me, it's that there's a little story there. So yep, Jalen Milroe, and it's a hell of a card. So
love it, Coon.
Yeah. Should we wrap this up then?
Yeah, let's do it. It's been a pleasure.
It's been good.
Yeah, good to catch up. Glad you're all back in New Zealand and settled. And only one thing left to do, isn't there?
Regards to your families.
Regards to your family.
Family. You haven't got family. Wait a minute. God. Regards to your family.
There it is on the T as well.
Yeah. smash. Number 1 seed, NFC champions. You love to see it.